Hi, this is Wayne Burdick, N6KR, co-founder of Elecraft. I'd like to talk a bit about the KX2. This all-mode 10-watt radio covers 80 through 10 meters and fits in the palm of your hand. To understand why the KX2 has become the radio of choice for field operation, it helps to take a look back at a few of our earlier products. We started shipping our first product, the K2 Transceiver Kit, back in 1999. Eric, WA6HHQ, and I had been doing field day together for many years, using a range of QRP radios, when we got the idea for a new rig and a new company. Our goal for the K2 was to greatly simplify our field day station by integrating the radio, keyer, antenna tuner, antenna switch, and battery into a single unit. The K2 was a success partly because of its high level of integration. It also exceeded our criteria in terms of performance. Our field testers reported that the K2 held up beautifully under the most difficult conditions, with field day being the prime example. This set the stage for all of our future products. They had to perform extremely well while packing everything needed for field outings into the radio itself. Shortly after releasing the K2, we realized that a smaller transceiver would be needed for some types of portable operation. With this in mind, we distilled the K2's essential features down to a much smaller size in the form of the Elecraft K1, a multi-band CW rig. Like the K2, the K1 integrated the ATU, battery, and keyer to simplify station setup. While the K1 represented a dramatic decrease in rig size, weight, and current drain, it was still optimized for tabletop use. But for many field outings, especially the locations reachable only on foot, a different kind of ergonomics comes into play. These are what we call extreme operating environments, and to put the X in extreme, we created the Elecraft KX line. Our first KX line radio was the KX1. The KX1 was not only smaller than the K1, it had a completely new form factor, with the controls on top and an attached keyer paddle facing forward. This trail-friendly format is a hallmark of the KX line. It allows the radio to be conveniently used on the ground, in your lap, or even handheld. This greatly increases the range of terrain where our customers can operate, from rocky outcroppings to snow-covered wilderness trails to high in the branches of a tree. In 2012, we took the trail-friendly concept to an entirely new level with the Elecraft KX3. The basic idea for the KX3 was simple. It would be a trail-friendly radio like the KX1, but with most of the operating features of our newest high-performance desktop radio, the K3. To achieve our goal of making the KX3 small enough for backpacking use, we took advantage of emerging software-defined radio technology. This allowed for miniaturization of the receive and transmit circuitry. Despite weighing only 1.5 pounds, the KX3 has virtually the same collection of DSP features as the K3. Because of this, many operators use their KX3s as both a home and portable station. Several options are available to extend the rig's versatility, including the PX3 pan adapter, KXPA100 amplifier, and 2 or 4 meter internal transverter module. This brings us to the KX2. Many of our customers wanted something smaller still, a radio weighing well under 1 pound, yet covering all HF bands and all modes, with even greater integration than we achieved before. When our engineering team first discussed the KX2, the big question was, can we shrink the KX3's size by 50%? We knew this would be our most challenging design yet. By using 3D modeling to achieve dense packaging, as well as a new, more compact battery chemistry, we were able to shrink not only the size, but also the weight and current drain by about that same 50%. When you first see a KX2, its KX line pedigree is easy to spot, with an optimized set of top-mounted controls, a folding tilt stand in the back, and a front-facing keyer paddle. One new feature unique to the KX2 is its built-in microphone, allowing the rig to be used like an all-band, all-mode HT. What many users are surprised to discover is that the KX2 incorporates the same large, sunlight-readable display as the K3 and KX3. This display is one of the rig's most important features, handling the wide range of temperatures encountered by hikers and summits-on-the-air operators. Since the display is transflective, it won't wash out in bright sunlight like virtually all color LCDs. But the features most often praised by KX2 owners are its high transmit power output, excellent battery life, and built-in automatic antenna tuner, or ATU. These are the factors that can make or break many field outings. When you're using the ad hoc wire antennas or short whips typical of field operation, every watt counts. The KX2 puts out a full 10 watts from its internal lithium-ion battery, providing the extra few dB of signal strength that can help you complete a QSO. This is especially true when using single sideband. Competing radios typically top out at 5 watts on internal battery. All that extra power wouldn't do much good if the battery didn't provide the operating time you need. This is where low receive mode current drain comes into play. The KX2's receive current is typically just 150 milliamps, about 1/3 to 1/5 the current drain of all other all-band, all-mode portables. With an internal battery rating of 2.5 amp hours at 11 volts, the KX2 packs by far the most energy density in its class. The bottom line is that you get more operating time with more power in a radio the size and weight of an HT. I'd like to elaborate further on the KX2's internal ATU. For many KX2 owners, the ATU is the most important element in their ultra-portable operating plan. It covers a very wide range of impedances, allowing you to simply toss a wire into a tree to get on the air on multiple bands. There's no need for coax or external matching networks. In many cases, the entire antenna system can weigh under 1 ounce, with one wire to be held by a tree or other support, and another laid on the ground as a counterpoise. Finally, for those who are always on the move, we created the Ax1 Whip Antenna. The basic Ax1 covers 20 and 17 meters, with fine matching provided by the internal ATU in your KX2 or KX3. There's also a 40-meter extender, the Ax1. Since the Ax1 attaches directly to the antenna jack on the rig, you can operate while walking. This is what we refer to as pedestrian mobile, one of amateur radio's most challenging and rewarding activities. Elecraft's portable transceivers have come a long way since we delivered the first K2 over 20 years ago. But our commitment to field operation is still just as strong. With a KX2 in hand, you too can operate from anywhere with power, performance, and features we couldn't have imagined back then.